Welcome back. Let's go. Alright. Got to go out on a mission. Take 3 turns, whatever that means.
As you wish.
Let's go talk to our throne, I guess?
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
Yeah, well, your husband ain't here now, is he? Autographs in the chat about use what topic. Okay. Bearing urgements from the Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay requests that you meet with him at the earliest convenience at the Ducal Palace. No, during the municipal leave.
My lord, you've received a letter, delivered with some urgency as it happens. I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well. People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery, and she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside. The dwarves of the battery fashioned Durgan's steel, and with it they crafted the finest arms and armor the Deerwood has ever known. But the keep has been abandoned for centuries, and none remain that know their secrets. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
Yeah, well,
Be a
missions.
treat to see what these northern dwarves have built, and to enjoy some good weather for a change.
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in. Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay. Now that I've delivered Renengild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lord. A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, perhaps, you will match him. If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lord. A famed Archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him. Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now. Safe travels, my lord.
Okay. The White March Part 2, the White March. Okay, so we're not going to do the White March. I'm not confident yet. Call to court, so we have to go to Defiance Bay. We got to go back there anyway. Siege of Crew. Okay. Yeah. We can go investigate that at a later date. I think with level 10 is when we'll go do some of the things.
Walls need some work before this.
Yeah, I get it. Busy. So we go here. 22 hours and 30 minutes. Nearly an entire day just traveling. Has it been a turn? I really don't know how those work. Okay. So, we're at the palace. Where do we have to go exactly?
Welcome.
Meetings probably soon. Where to begin? Traditionalists. Okay. Let's see.
Gods keep you.
Don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for its service and Morgan has played Legend in sweet struggle and pain. This mellowing imbecile is unworthy of Morgan's warm heart. Pools filled with some bliss of colour, strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens and be this cave, filled with fire and heat and danger and some token. Okay. Goodbye. Wall of Records is up here. Chancellor Warren. Okay. Road Warden, your reputation precedes you. Admit, create a bit of stirring throughout the nobility with the reclamation. Most are not sure what to think of you. What's this about? One specific claim. To make a thing. That's not interest. Do you have any questions to me about Earth? It comes from the esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence some 150 years ago. So, Adams, and come on to all those there. So after it consumed the N-wood, it comes to 9 settlements. N-wood, when the Dreadwood were it was divided into 9 earldoms. And it's been defeated the earldoms. Rid out 2 of the earldoms were absorbed. Okay, I have other questions. Well, admit it but once, it is ample time to determine the character of the earldoms, or their lack of. He is sent from the old Earlham line that predates the War of Defiance. It was the old Earlham during the war, as these lands are driven for drywood. What was this about, Road Warden? The one who rules on behalf of the Earl of Youngwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is the appropriate form of address. I don't have any more questions. Okay. Bloody. Gonna deal with the nobility. An opulently dressed man strides towards the chancery, sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in the light breeze. Booty heels echo throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair, dressed in dark, glinting male shadows. He steps before the taking position. Listening, she watches you, unabashedly taking your measure. Let's move past this woman and quickly as well. That amount of attention. It's well known that it belongs to me by right. Where is this pretender? Show me the fool that thinks to steal my land. Where is this low-born wretch? This man here, this lord, I thought he was just another servant, perhaps something. He won't their own keep. Raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. Okay, what? And imbecile, I hoped you'd enjoy your time squatting on my land. Provoke me further, I'll hang you from the highest wall of when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree. Regardless matter of the government claim, Owen finds that the government claim was never relinquished by law, and his rightful property of the government found. I knew it. It's Max. I might finish reading, my lord. However, the Oracle has gone part in reclaiming a site that has stood abandoned, even some would say cursed, for over a century. Before Canada is returned to the government, the Earl has decreed that one will provide compensation in the form of absolutely not. My lord? The amount is quite reasonable and the requirement for your land to be returned to you. If you just allow me to finish, I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives? Lucky he thinks he can manage with this insult. I have a message. You can send that son of a whore. Grab the arm. Keep your hands off me, you peasant. Well, I'm gonna have to kill someone. Well, I can't send instructions until he's though no fault of your own. I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. He did seem, I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he can hold a grudge for a very long time. In any case, it now officially belongs to you since Lorna has rejected the Earl's decree. Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of the Green. By right, it is yours. I'm gonna be a murderous little shit to him. What is this thing we got? Soulbound Scepter, two-handed. Ooh. Well, Scepter, is it better? 12 to 18, 12 to 18. Bind this item to unlock the next level. Binds with Wizard, Priest, or Druid. Okay. Well, who is he again? He is a wizard. So, we're going to equip it, because I think that's going to be the better choice. And then, we're going to bind it. Yeah. We're going to keep him around for a long time.
What is it?
Okay. 3 turns. What do turns mean? Because we sent him out on an expedition. Is a turn a day? So it takes 3 days? 2 turns. Aha! I'm going to say it's days. So we want to head over here.
What? I'll let Mark. I'll let. What? So much for you.
Hey!
Yes. No!
Assassins.
As you wish.
Well, our wizard's book of grimoires grow. Is there anything here that we want to learn? No. actually, I misdid that. I want that one. Because that contains all of his stuff that he wants. Well, that's his known spells, but we actually don't care, so we can actually get rid of all of those grimoires, but we'll keep that on us just in case. Blackenberry. Assassins. Assassino. Oh, robed as you near the earth, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of the emotion, rather than the emotion itself, which stretches you inside. Some brows tense. Look of certain plain, a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties. They speak out of concern for you. Now tell me, is there something to their concerns? You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way? These are the ways of the heathen world. Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls. I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
Interesting. Interesting. A past life was part of their order originally, maybe? Huh. Oh, that could be me in a past life. Ooh, the theories. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, that's already been. Lady Web. No, Lady Web's going to be upstairs, I'm going to assume. Gotta find her. Gotta find her. A thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins, ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned. Some great indiscriminate. She does not look out from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble? Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought...
I'm not gonna lie. Her mouth parts a little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground, the pages wafting. Yeah.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known. Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion. More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems. The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
Time to figure out what they want from me.
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you. Well, let's hear it. Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious. He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
Yeah.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this. Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail. Yes?
Yeah, I don't really have
Try
any
your
kids.
best not to die out there.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is a good saving point. Because we gotta go around to different places and figure things out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, subscribe on Spawn. Blah 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 blah. Ugh, I screwed it up. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.